आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरेति न विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथाः लक्ष्मीतनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षममृद्वयं निगमशाखिशिखाप्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रहं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. This is the Bhāvārtha session for the 41st shloka. चित्बिम्बसाक्ष्यात्मधियां प्रसङ्गतः त्वेकत्र वासादनलाक्तलोहवत् अन्योन्यमध्यासवशात् प्रतीयते जडाजडत्वं च चिदात्मचेतसोः चिद्बिम्बसाक्ष्यात्मधियां प्रसङ्गतः त्वेकत्र वासादनलाक्तलोहवत् अन्योन्यमध्यासवशात् प्रतीयते जडाजडत्वं च चिदात्मचेतसोः. तो चिद्बिम्ब, we were talking about the nature of Maya and all those things. And then when we come to Brahman, we said that it is pure consciousness, the reflection of this consciousness, Chidbimba. So Chidbimba, Sakshi Atmadhyam. Sakshi Atmadhyam, Sakshi Atmadhyam. Of it is like the Brahman is the pure consciousness, then the reflection of that consciousness we have seen, that we are seeing it as a distorted image. Distorted image as in not exactly as a puzzle or anything like that, not like that, but it is not the true form, as simple as that. So Chidbimba Sakshyatma Dhyam Prasangataha, due to it being very closely, being as in our intellect being very closely associated with that bimba of the true consciousness, of the pure consciousness. There what is happening is we are seeing that the superimposition of certain for example, we take the example of a reflection in a river. What happens, whatever is like this, when the reflection goes over there, it turns on the other end, so the direction is reversed. Now that is the adhyasa, that is the superimposition that is being imposed on the true consciousness. So when the buddhi sees the true this thing, now why can't the buddhi see the actual consciousness itself? Because of that avaraka shakti, it has covered that. So avaraka shakti is not seen, is not allowing the Brahman to manifest in its true self, or rather it is manifesting, we are not able to see it. It is like a curtain, but the image we are able to see, that bimba is something that has come out. So when I try to see it through the image, what is happening? The true nature is not being seen. Image of the chit, the pure consciousness is manifesting, but there is some adhyasa, adhyaropa. Because of that, I am sensing different things. I'm finding that there are different manifestations. So here, Chidbimba Sakshi Atmadhyam, because we are witnessing the Chidbimba, not the Chit itself. We are able, because of that prasanga, because of that phenomenon, what is happening is ekatra vashat, so tvekatra to ekatra, tvekatra vashat, because it is existing in one place, that is our self as in our consciousness, our buddhi, and our manifested consciousness is looking at its parent through the mirror, what is happening is analakta lohavat. Analakta lohavat. Iron pieces, that is like fire and iron pieces, it is getting superimposed. Like for example, when fire is introduced to loha, the loha gets molded in the form that the agni sparsha is happening. So like that, our mind is getting shaped in the way that the adhyasa, that chit bimba is depicting. So uh, we are absorbing whatever is the um, nature that has been shown by the chit bimba rather than the chit itself. So what is happening is chit bimba sakshi atmadhyam prasangatah tu ekatra vashat analakta lohavat. Analakta lohavat. It is agni. Analakta lohavat. Agni, that is, sorry, loha that is put into agni. Analakta lohavat. Like that, they are mutually, if you see, there is anyonyam. There is, it starts to melt. If you put a lot of heat into that metal, what happens? It starts to melt and it becomes liquid. This thing itself, Agni itself, it takes it so much of Rajas Shakti, Prakasha, the heat. So it starts to embody the heat itself. We have seen it becomes so red and it starts to flow. That redness is the Agni that it has absorbed, the Prakasha that it has absorbed. So what has happened is the nature of that loha that has been put into that Agni is that it starts to take the characteristics of that Agni, fire. In the same way, that self buddhi mahat that has been exposed to this chit bimba also starts to take on the characteristics. That means it also starts to believe that that is true. This is due to superimposition. So adhyasa vashat pratiyate, like that it appears. So here the jada ajadatvam, inertness and consciousness, jada ajadatvam, cha chidatma chetasoho. So the product of this is it's like it starts to glow, like the iron pieces starts to glow when it is put in the when it is put in the agni. Same way the chit also seeing the adhyasaropa resultant chid, that is chid bimba, it also starts to manifest the product of that. It also starts to manifest itself as a illusion. So this is like when I start off, I've started with the Brahman, the Parabrahman. There is a manifestation due to the Kriya Ichha. Then the manifestation has happened. Because of that changes, there is a Avaraka Shakti that whatever has resulted, that is the Atma or Brahman that is ready to manifest. That ready to manifest Brahman, when it wants to look at Parabrahman, that Avarka Shakti is stopping it to directly look at it, and then it is showing a bimba of that. That bimba is distorted. Now, because there is no other what do we say, no other option for the self, then that self will start to take up whatever is the bimba is showing, the mirror image is showing, rather than understand Brahman on its own. Rather than understanding Brahman on its own, it is going through the image of it. So therefore, whatever is the distortion that image is causing, that also it is taking in. That also it is understanding, or that also it is grahana of that. So it is giving that characteristics and all those things. So that jada ajadatvam. So that when we know that the Brahman, it is inert. It is manifesting into an illusion. We are seeing that consciousness is showing is seen as something different, something that has characteristics. Basically, it doesn't have characteristics, but because we are seeing it, like for example, when I say that there is Nirakara Brahman, obviously there cannot be a Bimba. If I am seeing through Bimba, then that Nirakara Brahman has to be constrained to a particular shape or something like that, so there can be a Bimba. So obviously, when I see it through its Bimba, it has characteristics. So for us, it seems that there are characteristics. So this is it is seeing that our ego or ahankara is going to manifest at that point of time, seeing this mixture. That means by grahana of the chit bimba, the mahat is manifesting something called as the ego. So seeing that, when I say that something has happened, maybe I have written an exam. When I write the exam, because there is adrishta forces involved and I am not able to see it, I term it as chance. And by doing that, I'm still going to think that, okay, chance is very little part of it. My prayatna is important. But in that also, that my prayatna, that is aham bhava, it becomes very dridhi, it becomes very validated. Therefore, it is, oh, I did it. Whatever has come out as a result, it is because of me. This is the resultant bhavana that comes out of this uh, process. So they have explained it through this misconception, this misinterpretation of the chid bimba of the Brahman. That is leading us to think that we are the doers, karta of any kriyas. So that is what they have uh, brought it up over here. So the word says Chidbimba Sakshi Adhyatmadhyam, sorry, Atmadhyam Prasangatah tu Ekatra Vashat Analakta Anyonyam Adhyasavashat Pratiyate Jada Ajadatvam Cha Chidatma Chetasoho. So in the mind, it gives results to a aham bhava. That is what they are saying in this. We will conclude the session. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषा गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि।